it's Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're finishing up decorating my new room here in LA. In case you're new here, I moved to LA 3 months ago and I've been documenting my entire journey, and right now we're in the decorating part of my apartment. In my last video, we kicked off the decorating by redoing my entire vanity space, and I also showed you all of the different things I've been collecting over the last 3 months that will soon become decorations in my room. This is me kind of coming from the future. You might see kind of in the background a sneak peek, but my room is fully decorated now. I originally was going to have my last video be all one big decorating video and it was too long. So this is part 2 of decorating my room. And in today's video, I'm going to take you along on all of the last bit of decorating that I did in my room, from putting decorations up on my walls, giving my room a new scent, and just finding a place for everything that I have here. Finally making my room, my apartment here in LA really feel like home. So without delaying any further, let's get into it. Hi guys, I just got a couple deliveries. It's kind of decor, but just some kind of add-ons to kind of make my room feel a bit nicer. So if you watched my setting up my apartment vlog, you probably saw that I put a reed diffuser for scent in my bathroom, but now 3 months later, it's empty and needed a refill. And I got a different one. The one I got before was lavender, and I kind of kept with the same scent. This one is lavender and eucalyptus. Why am I struggling to say that? Anyways, I think you know what I'm talking about. It looks like this. And then here are the reeds that will go onto it. And I got 2 of them, the same scent, because I also want to keep one out here in my bedroom, not just in the bathroom, because sometimes I walk in the bathroom like, wow, it smells so nice in here, and I walk in my room and it's not that my room smells bad, but the lack of scent from the bathroom is kind of like, why does my bedroom not smell as nice? So I got this. I love the smell of lavender, but also I've been seeing spiders and silverfish in my room every once in a while, like little ones, and I don't really know what to do. But when I looked it up, it said that both of them don't like the smell of lavender, and I think spiders also don't like eucalyptus. Oh my god, it's been a long week. But anyways, I'm hoping having this scent in my bathroom and my bedroom kind of all over keeps them away. They don't come in from the windows or wherever they're coming from, and they just leave me alone. But also my room will smell nice, and it's like this cute purpley color, which I really like. So let's set these up in my bathroom and out in my bedroom. Set up in my bathroom. It's cute, and the white goes with all the appliances and stuff, and there's all of these different reeds. It smells really nice and I definitely like it. So now let's put it in my bedroom. And here it is at my nightstand by my window, next to my cute little mushroom lamp, my Smisky sleeping here, my Miffy. This window is the one that the spiders kept coming in from, so I'm hoping this just keeps them out and away. That's kind of the motivation behind this. My room is already smelling so much nicer. I'm super excited that now I'm like in a nice smelling room. I think it's like making my room feel a lot more comforting because of the scent. Also, I won't lie to you guys, when I first saw the spiders, I really freaked out, and honestly it made me feel really unsettled in my home. So even if it's like a placebo or something, I think putting that there will give me some peace of mind, and that will also make my room feel a little bit more homey and safe again. I've had a busy week, so I'm gonna come back in a couple days and then we'll start doing the wall decor, and I think that will be like the main bulk of the decorating and the part when my room will actually like transform and start to feel like my safe space and feel a lot more like me. I have so many things, so I'm looking forward to like arranging it and seeing what it will look like. I think it'll go on like this blank wall that you see here. I'll check back in a couple days. Okay, we're finally doing it. We're actually putting decorations up on my walls. I showed you guys these posters I picked up from the flea. I have this one and then a La La Land one. I think a lot of people keep like this plastic film on it. Actually, I'm not really sure,
but I kind of hate it and I don't really like the glare. So I opened it up and there's really no going back now because I opened up the La La Land one and the plastic kind of ripped, so I can't put it back in there anyway. I took it out and I just like the way that looks a lot better. There is this cardboard behind it and I think I want to keep the cardboard. So I think what I'm going to do is tape the print onto the cardboard sheets before putting them on my walls. And I'm thinking that these two will go on the walls by my closet, kind of like in this formation. This big wall over here is going to be like my scrapbook wall that has all of the different things I've been collecting. So let's start off with these two because we have to start small here because clearly I haven't been motivated enough to do this sooner. Let's get started. Okay, the La La Land poster is done. So now let's do this one. Okay, both of these posters are good to go, and now I'm gonna put them up on my wall. Here it is, the two of them hung up on my wall. They kind of reflect in the mirror too, which is kind of cool. I like this like diagonal style, but I still need to figure out what I'm going to fill in those two spots. But in the meantime, I like the way it looks. And now on to the next.
All right, the next part of the decorating is probably going to be the most time consuming. As you guys know, I've been collecting all of these different scraps over the last 3 months since I've been living here in LA, and I want to hang it up on this big blank wall and just keep adding to it. That's definitely my most wall space besides the stuff that's near my bed. I think it would be really cute to keep adding to it and everything in like scrapbook collected fashion. I think the best way for me to do this is to lay out how I want it on the ground first and then transfer it to the wall. I think that's what makes the most sense in my head, so let's start doing that. This is not the layout how I want it, but just to start off, I organized everything into kind of like categories in my brain. And ideally, I feel like I want this collage to still feel like the things that go together, almost like a giant web of all the stuff I've done in LA. So I just have all of them separated out by whatever category it is. So over here, we have from when Kaylin visited me in LA. Go check out that vlog if you haven't. Over here, I have Ryan and my trip to San Francisco. That vlog will be coming. Over here, I have like the Teen Vogue summit that I went to. I got some pictures with my little Lindsay here. I have one photo strip with my friend Renee when she came to visit. These two are from Joshua Tree, and that Formosa postcard is from when Ryan's parents came to visit. Then I have some miscellaneous things. I got this from Formosa during my first week in LA. They had magic night on the first time that I went to Formosa. So I kind of put those two together. I have some like miscellaneous scraps here. This I actually brought with me. I got it from Taiwan. This is a business card for a hot pot place. I don't know which side I'm gonna hang up yet. I'm thinking it's gonna be this side and not this one. I was really homesick for Moon Festival, and Ryan helped me do so much research to try to find us a hot pot place so I can still have that tradition even while out here. This is the business card of the girl I bought the pottery from that is now holding my makeup brushes. These are tickets from the Vista Theater to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's a little faded. I love that movie, and the Vista is so fun. Those are all kind of like the main things that I'll be hanging up on my walls, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to rearrange them to make it look cute on my wall. I think I finished it, and I think I like the way it looks, and I feel like the goal of this is that then I just keep building out from it as I go. So I'll show you what it looks like. It's on my floor. The hard part is going to be transferring it up onto my wall. This is what my collage looks like. I kind of started off by building out all of the pictures and stuff from Kaylin's visit, and then our trip to SF because those just had so much more things. And then I started building around it with all the stuff that I had collected. I wanted to keep everything kind of in their same category, but I did use a couple like of the little miscellaneous things just to break it up a little bit. I'm gonna take a picture of this with my phone right now and then start transferring it up onto my wall.
Now that I think about it, I think what will make this a bit easier is I'm gonna flip all of these the other way and put all of the tape on them now so I can just grab them and put them up on the wall. So let's do that.
Scraps have tape attached to the back. I have the picture on my phone of what it's supposed to look like on my wall. Now we're actually going to put it on my wall. And my wall is finally complete. After 3 months of collecting little scraps and stuff around LA, I finally have put them up on my wall. I already showed you it while it was on the ground, but I'll give you a closer look of what it looks like on the wall now. Here it is. I was worried it was going to take up a lot of space, and luckily I planned it out well and the door doesn't block any of it, which I'm super glad about. I feel like it's small enough where when I add along the borders and add more to this, it's going to look really great, but it looks good on its own now. And I'm just gonna keep building to it along the edges and where things fit. I think it's really cute. I like this ribbon from this jewelry place where I got the bracelet I'm wearing. I might try to tie this into a bow, but it is uneven, so we'll see. I am so happy about it, and I feel like it adds a lot of color to my room. I'm obsessed with it, and it's so great to have a bunch of pictures of my favorite people up on my wall now. Oh my god, this is like my filming setup and it's in the background, so I love that. I did have a few remaining scraps that I didn't really have a place for, and also the benefit of me waiting 3 months to do this is I picked up some stuff and I was like, oh, I like don't remember any significance of why I have the scrap, so I kind of left it off my wall. I still have this like silver wand that came with the bracelet that I got. I want to figure out what to do with it. I know I can hang it on my wall, but I also think like I can add it into a vase or some sort so it can be displayed all pretty and everything, because I think this is really cute. So the magic wand will find its home eventually. We are nearly done. My room now kind of definitely feels like it's closer to being complete. Oh, there's a plane flying by. A helicopter. I don't know if it was as loud on video as it was to me. My decorating is nearly complete. I'm so excited about this. The only thing left that I think really still needs to find a home is the painting that Ryan's mom made me. I know exactly where I want it to go. I want it to go right here in the corner where my desk is, but I need nails that I can put into the wall because that's not gonna hold up with Scotch tape. I'm probably gonna get some from Ryan next time he comes by or next time I go over to his apartment. I think that's everything that I'm going to do for today, and I'm so happy about it. I feel like my room is feeling like my room now, which I'm super excited about. Better late than never, right? Hi, I'm back. It's been about a week. I think where I last left off, I still had 1 or 2 more pieces of decor to put up, but I needed to get supplies for actually putting it up. So I'm back now. I want to finish getting it all done before tonight, which should be pretty easy. This should only take maybe less than an hour. This is a painting that Ryan's mom made for me, and I'm gonna hang it up. It's on a canvas, so I had to get some nails so I could hang it up on the wall. Something I just did off camera was one of the Chinese characters was missing a stroke, and I don't have any paint. I don't even have a Sharpie. So I actually took an eyeliner that I have and I just like added the last stroke on there, and it's actually dry now, which I'm amazed about. And I think it looks a little bit more like it was part of the original painting than if I had used a Sharpie. So the painting's ready. I already marked where I want it on my wall, but it's gonna go right over here in front of me where my vanity area is. And then I bought nails to put into the wall. I have never put nails into a wall before, so we're going to see how this goes. Let's get started. I just flipped you around. This is the wall it's gonna go on. I just marked with a piece of tape, which you probably can't see, of where it's going to be. I have 2 nails out, but then I have this like level tool. So I'm just going to mark off where the 2 nails are going to go. And I think I can kind of use this level as almost like a measuring tool, like where the 2 nails will be, probably like here and here. So let's just do a tiny little dot just so I know where the nails are supposed to go. Okay, I have the 2 little marks. Again, made it so tiny you probably can't see it. And now I have my 2 nails and a hammer. A little scared about this. I've never done this before, but let's get to it. It's up and it's straight. It's kind of coming out of the wall a little bit because I put the nail at like an angle. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but my painting is up and I used nails for the first time and it's so pretty. I think this is the perfect place to put it. I literally sit at my desk every single day, so having a little picture of Taiwan there is definitely so nice to have. And I'm so excited that this is up on my wall now. Now that we got a lot of the decor stuff, I do have just one little last bit that I want to do before I can count my room as complete. In the corner of my desk, where I was holding the scraps that ended up on my wall, that's also where I usually put my keys. I also have like wallets I swap out, and I've always wanted something that was not junkable, but just that area at the end of the day with your purse, you can dump everything out. And then when you head out the next day, have a new purse on, you know what needs to be thrown into that purse kind of area. I'm still thinking, and I might explore getting like a side table in my room, but I'm not quite sure yet. That's gonna be something that if I see something on Facebook Marketplace that fits what I'm looking for, then I'll jump on it and I'll get it. But for now, Moon Festival just passed by and I picked up some moon cakes. It's empty now, and I was thinking that this is the perfect little dish to use for holding all of the miscellaneous items. I can't actually put the lid at the bottom of it, but it doesn't really matter. I think this I might use in the corner, and I currently just have a couple crates. I want to put my sunglasses kind of closer to my front door, and then my keys and all those like little like things that I might just want to grab before heading out. I want to put it in here, but maybe I can use like the less deep tray for that junk tray that I was talking about, to put anything from my purse and throw it on here. We'll see how this all looks. So let me try out different organization methods for this. Okay, I just finished. I don't know if it looks more cluttered than it did before now, but I feel like the things that should be near the door are near the door now. So if I get like that little side table, I'll probably stop some of the clutter that's actually on my desk. But for now, I think the organization makes sense to me. I'll show you a closer look at what I just did. This is the new improved corner of my desk. I don't think I really showed you exactly what it looked like before, but this orange crate used to be the only thing here. And then there was like always just some scraps sitting around it. I think now at least it looks like it has a place. I moved my sunglasses into this container. The sunglasses used to sit over here on my desk, but it was just kind of out of place, out of reach, and then it blocked a lot of stuff. So now it's all in here, and then in here I have a mini wallet that I switch into sometimes if I'm using a smaller purse. My digital camera, my notebooks are here. This is what I feel like is making it feel cluttered, but I don't really have a different place to put these quite yet. So we'll see where these end up living. And then I use the lid of the mooncake box to hold my keys and my wallet. And then if there's ever any other scraps in my purse, then I'll just kind of throw it in this little tray for the next time. But usually it's mainly these two things that need to be moved from purse to purse. That's my new little corner. But then on top of that, I also made an addition to my nightstand, so I'll show you that. You guys probably last saw my nightstand when I was adding the little new scent there. It smells great, by the way. But then Ryan gifted me this picture frame for my birthday earlier this year, and it needed a home, so I added it to my nightstand, and then I think it kind of completes it. There's still some room for me to put my phone and things like that. I have my Miffy from when Kaylin visited and my sleeping Smisky that I brought from home, and then my mushroom lamp that you guys know. So that's my new nightstand area, and I'm really happy with it. This has been long awaited, but I think my room is decorated for now with everything that I have on hand. Again, I might explore getting a little side table. We'll see. Maybe I need to do some deeper searching on Facebook Marketplace and see what I can find. But for now, I'm happy with the way everything is. I like how everything has a place now. I'm just excited that my room now feels like home. I have decorations up on basically every wall now and just feels like my room now. Thank you for your patience and for decorating my room with me. Let me know if you have any other ideas of how I can spruce up my room. Thanks so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.